Welcome to today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the Boys Basketball Showcase being held here at The Rock, sponsored here by Jeff's Livestream, and we are so excited about this opportunity. Makai, thank you for coming up here today, and just tell me a little bit about your thoughts of the showcases.
Yeah, I'm super excited. The showcases are obviously a fantastic opportunity to highlight some of the young men that we cover each and every single day here on Jeff's live streams, and it's always great to see what kind of perspectives they have, not only on the court but off the court, and that's really what tonight's event is all about, so I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, this is the perfect opportunity that we have to be able to share about the young men as human beings. As obviously we'll talk about them as athletes, but it's more about them as a person, what they have learned through their experiences, and hopefully what they're going to take from being a teammate and moving forward here.
Yeah, of course. Every time we cover each team, we cover them on the court. We're talking about how great they are and how they've progressed over the season as athletes. But we really want to get to know them off the court, what they're doing in their next steps in their career, and everything that they get to do afterwards. So it's always a super exciting opportunity.
We're going to step aside here. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors, and then we are going to shuffle up here. Well, before we do that, let's just make sure that we introduce all of the teams that we have coming up here tonight. We're going to open things up here with the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. We've got 5 young men who are going to be coming up here, as well as Coach Gibbons, I'm assuming. Is Coach Gibbons coming as well? All right, and then after that, then we will have the Oakfield Oaks, who will be coming up here with head coach Jason Colleen, and then we will bring up the Laconia Spartans along with head coach Dylan Wirtz, and then Mayville Cardinals will be up here with Coach Emmett Hertini. And again, we are so excited about these are 4 of the 5 schools that we spend a lot of our time covering, and we're so excited that we have the young men, and we've got people here in the audience who are joining us here today. So looking forward to that. We're looking forward to asking a couple of questions out there as well. So, Makai, pretty excited to get this thing rolling.
We are so excited. We're ready to rock it, so let's go.
All right, we're going to step aside here. We'll hear from some of our sponsors, and we're going to come back here at The Rock. Again, a shout-out to Caleb and the staff here at The Rock for giving us the opportunity to use this facility for our showcases. We'll be back up here with some of the young men from Central Wisconsin Christian and head coach Josh Gibbons. We'll be back.
Legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
At SIA Insurance Services, we're more than just an insurance agency. We're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services, we offer personalized coverage tailored to your needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local, independent insurance experts. Call us today at 920-324-2071.
Today's game is brought to you in part by the Waupun Athletic Booster Club. The Booster Club is a group of alumni, parents, and friends that help support Waupun athletics. They support wrestling, girls and boys tennis, hockey, soccer, volleyball, golf, softball, baseball, basketball, and more. Best of luck, Waupun, in your game today. Find the Waupun Athletic Booster Club on Facebook.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488.
Yeah. So
Welcome back here to the Boys Basketball Showcase, our last showcase of the winter here. And again, our whole purpose is to get a chance to talk to some of these young men and find out about more about them as human beings than as necessarily as the great athletes that they have been so far. But joining me up here, I have the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders here on our showcase to start things out here. So yeah, good. That's great to hear. We'll hear from the audience. That's great. Joining me is to my right here is the head coach for the Crusaders, Coach Josh Gibbons. Coach, thanks for taking the time to join me here.
Hey, thanks for having us and having the guys here.
We are so excited about this opportunity that we have here to actually have this conversation. Tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get into the coaching profession?
Oh, well, that started a while ago in Marquezan. Spent, 15 years over in Marquezan, I want to say. And then took a couple of years off and saw CWC needed a coach and reached out to them, and because they couldn't find a coach, so I reached out to them and decided to get back into coaching, and I've been here for 11 years now.
So you've been at CWC for the past 11 years. Tell me a little bit about some of your favorite memories as a coach.
There's so many. I just enjoy working with the kids. Each group is a little bit different every year, how they mix together and whatnot. And I love working with a group of young men, just teaching them some lessons about basketball, but about life too, and just trying to work towards a goal and attain that to the best of our ability.
Tell me how you balance this with, you're not a teacher.
No, sir.
Tell me how you balance the coaching with family life as well as work life.
Not very well. I spend most of it in basketball. There's a lot that goes into it, a lot of film study, a lot of prep for things. So sometimes family life and more so work gets neglected, but my boss doesn't know that, so we're good on that front. And sometimes you do have to take some time for family, but my wife's gracious enough to let me do this, and she knows that when we're in season, she doesn't see me much, so which is awesome. But I enjoy doing it for the guys. I'll grind all day for these guys and do everything I can to give us an advantage.
Talk to me a little bit about your coaching staff and how that fits into your coaching family.
It works really well. Coach Lancer, he's a teacher at the school, so it helps communicate with the guys. Coach Harmson's here somewhere. Hey, Coach Harmson. He's the head track coach for CWC also, so he has a good rapport with the kids. And Coach Grant, I used to coach him in Marquezan, so I kind of persuaded him to come to CWC 11 years ago, and he's been with me the whole time. And it's nice mix of guys we have. Some young guys, some Coach Gron's getting middle-aged, we'll say, and I'm still young, so it's a nice mix. You know, everyone brings something to the table for the kids to hear, and it's a great staff that we have.
If you had to describe this team in just a couple of words, or this group of, let's start with this group of young men because you've been working with them, give us a couple of words that you would use for to talk about these guys.
The big one that we talk about too, and I tell these guys, they're close-knit. It's a little bit different this year. They really care for one another. They pull for one another. They hold each other accountable. And it's been a lot of fun. You know, these guys get along so well. They do a lot of things together, and it's been a real fun group to coach.
Let's shift it over here, and let's have some conversations here with some of the young men that's up here. Let's start out over here. Carson, introduce yourself.
I'm Carson Mulder.
Go ahead.
I'm Carson Mulder. I'm a senior at CWC, and I love to play basketball. I play a lot of other sports too, baseball and soccer I play, and I'm pretty involved. I'm in the choir and the band and student council and a bunch of other stuff too.
Tell me what position you play on the team.
I'm a guard.
How long have you been playing basketball?
I've played basketball since I was 3 years old. When I got a little mini hoop for Christmas when I was 3.
And would you say, now we talked about multi-sport athlete, right? So I'll plug Coach's ears over here, but what is your favorite sport?
Whatever sport's in season, but I'm loving basketball this year, that's for sure.
What do you love about basketball this year?
This year we play together really well. I enjoy being with the guys. Practice is always fun. Like in past years, every once in a while there's like, oh, I really don't want to go to practice today. I haven't had that yet this year. I enjoy practice every day and enjoy every game. I like being with the guys.
Tell me a little bit about what is your favorite memory from your youth basketball?
From youth basketball, I'm thinking of my first Hoopsters tournament in 3rd grade. We won our first game because Jordan Matashek threw a ball over his head at the buzzer for 3 and tied it, and we won in overtime.
that is always a great memory, huh? Getting that big win. Speaking of which, so here's one of these questions that wasn't on here. Would you rather score 30 points in a game and lose, or just score 2 and get the win?
I'd rather score 2 and get the win.
Why is that?
Well, if it's in playoffs, you get to keep playing. Yeah, you get to see another win on the record. I like a good record.
We'll come back and we'll ask you a couple of more questions as we go down the line.
Okay.
Mr. Phillips, your turn. Introduce yourself.
I'm Austin Phillips, and I'm a senior at CWC. I play baseball and basketball, and I'm not as involved as Carson is.
Well, you are. You just don't know it. I mean, because everybody is pretty involved when you get to these smaller schools. Tell me a little bit about when did you start playing basketball?
As long as I can remember, I've been playing basketball with the Spartans in Laconia, playing Fables, but that was fun.
Talk to me about what is been your favorite memory in high school all 4 years so far.
I think just hanging out with my friends and having a good time, but also working hard with them has been really fun, and I'll remember those days forever.
Talk to me about what's your favorite thing about being a student at CWC.
I think my favorite thing about being a student is because since we're such a small school, everybody knows everybody, so that's fun. Whereas other schools, you might not know everybody.
What's your favorite pregame meal?
Oh, boy. I think my grandma's spaghetti is probably my favorite pregame meal.
That probably is a good choice right there to choose that homemade grandma's meal. That's putting it right there. That's a great choice. We'll come back to you and ask a couple of other questions. Let's kick it down to Lucas. Lucas, introduce yourself.
I'm Lucas Greenfield. I'm a senior at CAC and play a lot of sports, and also not really involved with much.
Oh, you are too involved with other things at school as well. Again, you go to CWC, you don't have a choice. But talk to me a little bit about how long have you been playing basketball, Lucas?
Probably I mostly started in 6th grade.
I can remember hearing the thunk, thunk, thunk out in the driveway of you practicing the dribbling the ball since you live right next to me. So yeah. I can remember those days and those afternoons. Tell me a little bit about some of the other activities that you play.
I do baseball and I do soccer.
And how long have you been doing some of those other sports?
A really long time.
Which one is your favorite? And again, Coach Gibbons isn't listening, so it doesn't really matter.
I probably like baseball a lot.
You like it baseball as well? What is your favorite subject in school?
Come on, Jay.
I probably like Metals or Project Grill. It has, really shown me some real life things and some stuff that I really feel like I will get involved in the future.
Tell me, what does it mean to you to be a part of this team?
I think it means a lot. I think we have a good connection, and also we play well together and get the job done.
Who has the best pregame music playlist?
Probably Zach.
Zach does what? What makes his the best?
I hear it a lot.
You just because you hear it, that you don't have a choice. It just gets ingrained into the brain and it becomes the best. Okay,
Yep.
Awesome. I'll come back to you and ask you a couple of more questions as well, Lucas. Let's shift it down to Zach. Zach, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Zach Hoffman. I've been at CWC all my life since 3K. I play baseball, soccer, basketball. Yeah, I'm in band and. Again, not as involved as Carson is.
Well, Carson has got like the entire list. So, but again, you guys are very involved. Tell me some of how long have you been playing basketball?
Since Hoopsters with Landon and Carson, yeah.
So Landon and Carson were part of the Hoopsters group with you, and was that started here in Waupun then?
Yeah.
That's where you started playing. Okay, so how many years?
Since. I don't know. A long time ago.
A long time ago. I mean, you are so old that it's just hard for you to remember how long ago that was. I can completely understand that. Right, Coach Gibbons?
Yeah.
Right.
Just a moment.
Yeah. Zach, tell me, what is your favorite memory from playing youth basketball? And you can't steal the one where that Jordan threw it over his head and got the win.
Well, it's maybe not too long ago, but freshman year when we beat Randolph on JV2, Lauren got really hyped for that.
Celebrated a little bit.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah, I may remember that one, but I'm not going to commit to that because I do have a little bit more time as far as trying to remember stuff like that. Talk to me a little bit about your favorite pregame meal.
Oh, you got to get the garlic parmesan boneless wings at Quick Trip.
The boneless wings. And what do you wash those down with?
Chocolate milk.
Okay, at least there's the healthy part there with I mean, I guess the wings could work out okay. Tell me, what's your favorite subject in school?
Last year, chemistry with Hoff was a lot of fun.
Enjoyed chemistry. Yep. Okay. Well, I'll come back to you and ask a couple more questions as well. Let's move on here to Landon. Introduce yourself.
I'm Landon Smits, and I'm a senior. Go to CWC. I play basketball, soccer, and I'll do baseball this spring for the first time in a while, actually.
Okay. And what position do you play on the team?
Forward.
You're one of the forwards there. I thought you were going to say you're the enforcer.
No.
No, you're not. Who's the enforcer on the team?
Oh.
That's a great question.
I would say Ryden Perry.
Ryden is? Okay.
He hustles pretty hard in practice.
Okay. So he's the enforcer when you need somebody to get in there and give a big foul.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the guy you throw in there.
We're good at fouling.
I wasn't going to bring that up, but yeah, you guys do a pretty good job at that.
Yeah.
But that's because you're playing a very aggressive defense as well. So talk to me a little bit, Landon, about how long have you been playing basketball?
I've been playing basketball for probably as long as I can remember, but organized basketball, third grade, I started Hoopsters.
Everything starts around the Hoopsters. That's good to hear that Waupun has got something rolling with their youth basketball program. Tell me, what is your favorite class?
My favorite class is AP Statistics with Mr. Mueller this year.
Okay. What other things are you involved in besides the extracurriculars?
I'm involved in choir, New Generation Singers, and I can't think of any more. Not as involved as Carson is.
Tell me about.
That's the theme.
Tell me I find it very thrilling, but tell me about singing national anthem at a couple of the contests. Do you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, I do enjoy it. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Some of those times there's been a lot of people there, but overall it's pretty fun.
Tell me a little bit about who on this team would be the most likely person to forget their shoes.
Well, Caleb actually did it on Monday. So,
He did?
Yep.
Okay, so what's the consequence for that?
He took Trayton's shoes, so I don't think there was a consequence, right, Coach?
Not as of yet, is what you meant to say?
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe the seniors should come up with some type of consequence when you forget your shoes for a basketball game. Let's swing it down here, back here to Carson. So thanks, Landon, for joining me there. Let's though those are the easy questions now. Okay. Now we get to go to the good ones. Good. So who takes the longest to get dressed for games?
Longest to get dressed. I don't know. Landon is the first one in the locker room every time. He'll go like with 5 minutes left in the girls' game usually. And he's dressed by the time everyone's in there and he's stretching already. So I guess he takes the longest to get ready.
He does. Okay. And superstitions. Who's got Lawson, tell me, who's got the biggest superstitions on the team?
I'm going to say Landon's his under shorts or whatever.
Compression
shorts.
Yeah, what are they?
The Sour Patch Kids. Right?
The Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
You have to have those?
I wore them every game, yeah.
Okay. Do they get washed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time.
That's a good thing. I'm glad to hear about that. So, Landon, I'll stick with you. Have you ever celebrated way too early and then
probably.
regretted the celebration?
I don't know. I don't regret anything, really.
You don't. So you made the great form, and then all of a sudden it clanks off of the front of the iron, and that you don't ever regret that, huh? Mm-hmm. Or going up for the slam and missing the slam.
Oh, it went in.
Well, one of them did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did that happen?
Against Valley.
Oh, boy.
Yes, that was the one. The one before that, the game I was at, though, you missed when you went after that one. But I'm sure you wouldn't regret missing that when the crowd was oohing and eyeing. But, hey, that's okay. Zach, who is the loudest on the bench?
Loudest on the bench?
It's got to probably be Lucas down there.
Yeah, I think it's Lucas.
Yeah.
Lucas gets into the games.
I see him out there celebrating, and I love that. And that's one of the things I love about what people are doing as part of the team. Lucas, who complains the most about fouls?
Probably Landon.
Landon does? How come that is, Landon?
I don't know. I'm just really into the game, and when it doesn't go my way, I kind of get mad.
Carson, who flops the most?
Landon.
Landon? You're supposed to be out there with the big, strong frame in there, and you're flopping?
I guess so.
Well, they think you are. Are you thinking you are?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. And what's the purpose of that?
Try to get a charge.
Okay. Does it work?
Sometimes.
Have you gotten called for the flop?
No, I actually haven't yet.
Not yet. I like that. That's a good way to phrase it. So it's probably coming down the road here somewhere. Lawson, if you could steal one skill from a teammate, what skill would that be, and who would it be from?
I would like to have Brennan's height, but I don't know. This year I haven't gotten the 3-ball going as much, so I'd like to have Carson's shooting.
That's because they've got you running all over the place on defense. It's
yeah,
pretty hard.
I play defense and pass the balls. So.
Yeah, right. It's pretty hard to set up to shoot the 3 when you're constantly putting all kinds of pressure on that. Zach, who's most likely to shoot an air ball and then blame it on the lighting? Or because their depth perception on the rim because they're on the road, it just was off. So
I could see Dylan doing that.
I could almost see Dylan doing that as well. Lucas, we're going to come back and we're going to wrap things up coming back this way, and we're going to ask everybody the same thing. Tell me, first of all, what are your plans after you graduate?
I'm planning to go to Marine Park and go into the lineman program.
Tell me also this. You have an opportunity here to tell everybody about one young man or a young child that's out there. What is the most important thing that they need to do to be successful?
Probably just not give up and keep going at it.
Carson, same questions to you. What are your plans after you graduate?
After I graduate, I'm going to go to a 4-year school. I'm not sure where yet. I'm going to go into either accounting or civil engineering.
And your piece of advice?
My piece of advice, work hard and enjoy every moment while you're young because it's going away quick.
Zach, why don't you tell us? Oh, I know. I'm intentional. I know who it is. I'm waiting to see if he's listening because I know Lawson's over here. But Zach, why don't you give us your best piece of advice?
Well, for basketball, I wanted to quit like freshman year after freshman year, but my dad pushed me to keep playing, and I'm very glad I did because I've made some great memories that'll last for a while.
That is so awesome. And what are your plans when you graduate?
Go to Wisconsin Lutheran and study finance.
Awesome. Landon, your plans after you graduate?
My plans after high school are to attend either Dordt University or River Falls for general agriculture.
Awesome. And your piece of advice that you'd like to give?
Enjoy it while it lasts because it's not going to be here forever, and hit the weight room as soon as you can.
It goes fast, doesn't it, Coach?
It really does.
All right, Lawson, coming back to you. What are your plans after graduation?
I plan to attend Marion University to be a history teacher.
No, you don't want to go into yeah, okay. And then what's your piece of advice?
Just be yourself and don't try to be like everybody else.
And now you get to wrap up with the final questions that we're going to give everybody. Who do you want to give a shout-out to?
I want to give a shout-out to all my family members for being there for me and supporting me.
Awesome. Carson?
I want to give a shout-out to the little kids that watch Jeff's live stream all the time. Get super excited for every buck we make. My cousins Reese and Wilson are getting excited every time.
Awesome. Well, that is great to hear. Thank you. Lucas, who do you want to give a shout-out to?
Probably to my parents. They encourage me and keep pushing me to do the best I can.
And Zach?
I'll give a shout-out to my grandma and grandpa up in Rhinelander who watch your live streams.
Awesome. I am glad that's why we do this. And I know that. Landon, go ahead and who would you like to give a shout-out to?
I'll give a shout-out to my grandma and grandpa who watch your live streams from Hawaii every February.
Oh, that's awesome. We love the reach, and that's the reason why we do this. So when anybody ever asks why we spend all this time doing this type of stuff, it's for that, because we know that there are those people who can't get to the gym and can't get a chance to see it. And it's nice to watch stuff on the huddle cam, but you don't get the commentary, you don't get the background noises, and you don't get the interviews that we get afterwards, which I think is special. Coach, you have the final word here, so you get the opportunity here to share anything that you would like to these boys or to anybody that's out there.
Well, I just want to thank these seniors. These are our 5 seniors. I want to thank them for everything they've done for our program, all 4 years. And this last year, it's been very enjoyable, pleasure working with all these guys. And, I wish them nothing but the best in their futures.
Coach, I want to thank you. Boys, I want to thank you guys, young men, I should say, because you guys have really represented your school and your team well. Coach, all of the time that it takes with the interviews, post-game, pre-game, I cannot thank you enough. It adds so much more to our live stream, so I really appreciate that. Do we want to check and see if there's any questions out here in the audience? Does anybody want to fire a question up here to these young men here before? Go ahead, raise your hand if you want to. Okay, Danielle will do so. Gotta love that.
Lawson, who's a better shooter, your mother or you?
Oh, that's an easy one.
Me.
Oh. Guess who's not getting any homemade meals?
Yeah, right.
Worth it.
Anything else? Anybody else want to? All right. Well, again, let's give these round of applause to these young men and to Coach Gibbons here. We're going to step aside here, and we're going to change things out. And again, congratulations, guys, and best of luck. And I hope the season keeps rolling very deep for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right. Yeah. We'll be back here on Jeff's live stream and bringing up the mighty Oaks of Oakfield.
Hey. Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Welcome back here to the Boys Basketball Player Showcase. We're joined up here by the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield. Got all 5 of the seniors up here, or 5 seniors here for this Oakfield team. Coach Jason Colleen, thanks guys for joining us. We're going to start here with Coach Colleen. Coach, just let us introduce us to the audience and let us know how you got into coaching.
Yeah, I'm Jason Colleen. It's my 5th year as head coach. I guess I got into coaching as soon as I got done playing. I played college basketball, and then I started coaching middle school at Oakfield as soon as I was done.
What are you guys doing over there?
Thank you, Coach. What's it like coaching high school boys compared to the middle school boys? Did you move up just because these group of guys moved, or there's something that draw you to the high school position?
Well, actually, I jumped from middle school to coaching college. I coached at UW Fond du Lac for 5 years, and then when my older boy got into rec basketball, I dropped back down.
Gotcha. So what makes it so special to coach high school boys? What do you like about this group of the age of young men that you get to coach?
Well, these guys are a special class. I've been coaching these guys since 3rd grade, and it's just very proud to see how they've grown as players, as guys, and it's just a real satisfying feeling to see what they've become.
Absolutely, yeah. This group of guys specific, you said that it was special. You've seen them since 3rd grade. What makes this group so special and so exciting here as we get into the end of the regular season? What's going to be so special these last couple weeks of the season?
Well, it's just their love of the game. And the amount of seniors we have is kind of rare since I've been in here. You know, maybe you got 2 seniors, you got 3 seniors. We actually have 7. We have 5 here, and I just think that's a testament to their love of the game of basketball.
Yeah. Kai, you got something else you want to ask Coach here?
Coach, I know you always keep a high intensity out there on the court. I want to know what it's like trying to balance your coaching duties and then also not to yell at Brody too much out there. How is it coaching your own son coming up for his senior season?
You know, and I get asked that a lot, and I think the hardest thing about coaching your kid is not when they screw up, because I'm willing to chew anybody out. You know, I don't discriminate. But the hardest thing is when he does something really good.
Giving him compliments?
Well, it's just, you know, it's just kind of hard to control your emotion. You know, it's a lot more difficult to deal with him doing something well than it is for him screwing up, because your dad comes out and it's just kind of throws you off a little bit, I guess.
For sure.
Yeah, well, let's flip that right away. Let's go talk to Brody over here. Brody, introduce yourself. Let us know how long you've been playing basketball. Anything else that you do at Oakfield?
I'm Brody Clean. I go to Oakfield. I started playing basketball since as long as I can remember.
Well, we'll kind of reverse that question we asked your dad. What's it like having your dad as a coach?
I mean, it's all right. I mean, I definitely hear a lot at home, too, off the court, but it is different than having someone else coaching, like in AAU basketball.
Yeah. Brody, kind of talk to us about what's so special about this group of guys that you get to be the senior class. And Coach talked about how it's so big, and the 7 guys and the 5 that are here with us. What's so special about these last couple, hopefully long couple weeks of the season as you continue on your push in the playoffs? But what makes this group so special?
I mean, we've been playing together since 3rd grade, and we've always just had a bond hanging out outside of sports and school.
Speaking of that, do you play any other sports besides basketball?
I've played baseball the last 3 years, but I'm golfing this year.
Okay. Was that a decision you made recently, or was that just something you wanted to try? Or?
Just this summer I decided it.
All right.
A lot of golfing this summer?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. What was your favorite memory growing up from your time playing basketball? I know you said you've been playing for as long as you can remember. I'm sure there's a ton out there. What is one that sticks out to you?
Probably our 8th grade year in the Oakfield tournament. We won that.
It's pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Feels good. All right, well, we'll come back to you, Brody. We'll move on the other side of the line now. We'll go to Braden down there. Braden, introduce yourself. Let us know how long you've been playing basketball. Anything else you do in Oakfield?
I've been playing basketball ever since I was a kid. 3rd grade, I think we all started with the rec. I play football, and I don't do any spring sports.
Okay. If you weren't playing basketball during the winter, do you think you'd fare better in a different winter sport of wrestling or hockey?
Wrestling. I cannot skate. No, I'm very impressed with hockey players. But I think I always thought about wrestling. I thought it would be fun, but sweaty dudes, I mean.
Braden, talk to me about what's your favorite pregame ritual that this Oakfield team does. Do you have a certain ritual? Do you listen to the same music? Do you have kind of superstition? What's your pregame ritual look like?
We always be bumping music in the locker room, but we love to get loose with Elm Street.
Okay.
It's a good tune.
Talk to me a little bit about what are you looking forward to these last couple weeks of your senior year? Anything you're looking to do specifically off the court with these guys, or to just kind of reminisce in these last couple weeks of basketball?
Just take it all in. Hoping to make a long push in playoffs. Just got to enjoy the moment, I guess.
Absolutely. Kai, you got something you want to ask Braden before we move on the line?
Braden, you're a heck of a player both on the football field and on the basketball court. If you had to pick one, which one would it be?
Football. I'd like to go play college football.
Do you have any plans after high school?
Yeah, I want to go play college football in the WIAC, anywhere I can.
Gotcha. Let that be a reminder, all the coaches out there looking to recruit somebody on the field. Braden's ready, willing to play. All right, we'll move down there. Who's down there? I got Carson down there at the end.
Yes, sir.
Carson, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what else you do in Oakfield.
My name's Carson, and I play baseball,
basketball and football, and I'm in a few different clubs, ski club, NHS, outdoors club. Yeah.
All right, so involved. And what's it like juggling all those things, especially during basketball season as you make a postseason push here? What's it like juggling all those things in school, out of school, basketball season, practice?
It's pretty stressful sometimes, but, you know, just got to get through it, yes.
Of course. What's your favorite memory you could say from this season alone? If you had to pick something from this season so far, what would be your favorite memory you got?
Winning conference.
All right. Winning conference. Anything else besides that? Just that conference feeling? Was it the game that you got in the winning conference, or just overall just that excitement?
Spending time with the guys, I guess, and then senior year, so yeah, it's been special.
All righty. Carson, what's your go-to pregame meal?
I always have a peanut butter, banana, honey, chocolate chip wrap.
Oh. Is that something you make yourself? You get it from somewhere?
Yep, make it myself.
His mom
makes that.
Come on, don't gotta expose me.
Is that true? The allegation's true? You make it yourself?
Yeah, I make it myself.
All right, we'll believe you. Carson, talk to me about, you obviously juggling all the clubs, the sports.
Yep.
What is your favorite subject in school, and how do you manage it academically, both with that and all the other stuff you do?
Oh, I gotta say anatomy. I'm going into physical therapy, so it's pretty close.
Yeah.
So, and then yeah.
All right.
Well, we'll go down here. We'll be back to you guys down there on the table. I'll go in the corner there to Bo. Bo, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what you do besides basketball in Oakfield.
My name is Bo. I play football and basketball in Oakfield. I recently quit baseball. Didn't want to play this year.
Okay. Bo, talk to me a little bit. What do your plans look like after high school? You plan on doing anything after post-grad?
I'm either attending River Falls or Wisconsin Lutheran for basketball.
Okay. Do you have a choice of study at either of those, or just so far focused on basketball?
Probably business or dairy science.
All righty. Two very different things, business and dairy science. Bo, what do you hope people remember you as a teammate for?
I don't know. Just being tall. That's about it.
Just being tall.
They look back in 20 years saying, yeah, you remember the teammate Bo Bile, just the tall one?
Yeah, just that.
Okay.
Okay. So, Bo, you've obviously your senior year here.
You're good. Keep going.
Okay. Obviously, your senior year here, Bo. What's the difference in the change here, being an underclassman on this team to now being one of the senior leaders on this team?
It's definitely a huge jump, considering the pressure of like the last games of your senior year, just hoping to make it far, and it's nuts.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was Braden. I think it was Braden that mentioned your pregame rituals of bumping out to music. Who's in charge of the aux in the locker room?
Xavier.
Okay.
Or Xavier. Wow. Yeah. No, he does all the music on the big speaker.
Is that just something he took over, or was that gifted to him?
I mean, he's always just had the music taste.
All right. Well, you got something for Bo right now before we make the round?
Bo, favorite memory growing up from playing basketball?
Probably what Brody said, the 8th grade championship game for the tournament.
Anything that made it special, or just that group of guys, just those memories?
Probably the guys and beating Reedsville. That was nice.
Of course. Yeah.
All right. Well, JJ, why don't you introduce yourself? Let us know what else you do in Oakfield.
I'm JJ. I play basketball and golf.
Basketball and golf. Okay, JJ. You got plans for after high school?
Yep. I'm going to UWO to study finance.
Okay, finance. So that's a hefty major. What do you got? What's your favorite subject right now in high school?
Probably gym with Curtis.
Okay. Okay, a little bit out of the spectrum, but I respect it. What is your favorite pregame meal? So we got the interesting homemade by Carson.
By Carson.
Wrap down there. What's your favorite pregame meal?
I don't really do meals.
Oh.
Like before games, so I usually just get snacks,
Okay. What's your go-to snacks?
Probably popcorn.
Popcorn. Anything to drink it with, or just gonna go with the popcorn for the game?
Probably water.
Okay, popcorn and water. Simple, plain. You can get it right at the concession stand.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah.
Just comes out during the JV game.
Yep.
Always works, I guess.
Yep.
Perfect. JJ, who do you think would make the best coach from this group of guys going forward?
Definitely Xavier. No, I'm playing. Probably Brody.
Brody, okay. Why do you say Brody?
Because of his dad. He already has it, so.
Okay, so just he's already got the job, so you think it's his?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Sounds
passed
good.
on down, sounds like.
All right, well, we'll kind of go down the line here, just some rapid fire questions. What do you guys got for advice for a younger person in the audience watching your guys' games? Let's start down at the other end with Carson.
Show up to everything. Just gotta be there.
All right.
Yes, yeah.
Show up, be there. Braden?
Live life and be positive.
All right. I like that one. We'll go down here right to Brody.
I'd say just get involved in stuff and try your hardest.
Okay. JJ?
Just work hard.
Okay.
Probably play multiple sports.
Okay, play multiple sports. Who's the hardest worker on this team? Inside the locker room, at practice, who puts in the most work? Anybody want to chime in?
I'd probably say Xavier. I mean, he was diving on the floor all practice today. He was giving it his all.
All right, well, that's important to have, especially as we end out regular season. Kai, you got something to ask the whole panel of boys here?
I just want to know, what is your guys' weirdest superstition? I know we kind of talked about one, but superstitions from each of you. Everybody's got something. Everybody's got a ritual before the game. We'll go down the line.
I know Bo's got one.
Yeah.
Bo wears the same underwear and doesn't wash them.
Doesn't.
Everything.
I wash them.
No, he doesn't.
Just like Carson's mom doesn't make his rap.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Bo, you wear the same underwear every game?
Doesn't wash. Yeah, I do. It's a Bud Light underwear. I wear that every day.
Okay. JJ, you got something before the game you like to do?
Probably just listen to music with Xavier.
Okay.
See, that's a common theme.
Yeah.
Brody, how about you?
Usually, me and Braden just fill up our waters together before the game.
And if that didn't happen, if you couldn't fill up your waters together, you think that'd be a bad omen?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Stuff would go wrong.
I bet.
My superstition, I got a few. I wear the same T-shirt underneath my pullover for every game.
And do you and Bo wash that T-shirt and his underwear before every game?
So I'm a beer salesman during the day, and it's not Bud Light, so I'm kind of disappointed that my own player
That's unfortunate.
I'll have to get him some Coors Light underwear.
I was going to say, you're going to have to sponsor that. Braden, besides filling up the water bottles with Brody, do you have anything else you do before the game?
Gotta get the handles right. You just dribble, do the figure eight, sit down between the legs.
All right. Carson, round us out up there.
Yeah, I'd say that too. Stretch and dribble.
Stretch and dribble.
All right, as we wrap things up here, shout outs. Let's start down the line. Let's go the other way. Or let's go the other way. Let's start with Carson down there. We'll just wrap it back around. Shout outs you got to the people.
Shout out my parents for coming to all the games, and then grandparents too. They show up.
All right, Braden.
Shout out my parents. Love them. My grandma always watches on the live stream. She loves them. And then Xavier. Xavier Milky.
Okay.
Brody?
Shout out my family for coming to all the games and supporting me. And then shout out to Mr. Curtis sitting in the back there. I love you, Curtis.
We're going to have to get a question from him afterwards. JJ?
Hey, JJ.
Shout out the fam and shout out Brandon Curtis.
Seems to be a common theme.
Probably Jeff's live stream and Katie's log cabin.
All right, well, thanks for the shout out. We love Katie. She's been a sponsor of this venture that we've had for a while now. Do we have audience questions for the five boys or coach up here before we close her out?
Come on, Curtis.
Come on, Curtis.
Curtis.
Be a man.
I feel like we got to
get a man of the people.
Curtis.
Got nothing. Anybody else out there got any questions for the boys or head coach Jason Killian?
Well, I guess, Coach, shout-outs for you.
I'll do a shout-out to the coaches that aren't here. Coach Maurer, Coach Wright. They're very valuable. Stacy Wright, volunteer assistant, puts a lot of time in, doing scouting report, and he's at everything all summer. And Coach Maurer, coaching the JV, and kind of being a level head for me. And Coach Curtis, he's like, the IT guy for me, and doing all the stuff that I can't figure out. So I really appreciate those guys.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope to be able to talk with you as this season rolls on, and we hope that you have a long postseason, having that 1 seed, getting it going. So we thank you for the Oakfield Oaks joining us here. A round of applause for the Oaks boys and Coach Colleen. And when we come back, we will have the Laconia Spartans here on the Boys Basketball Player Showcase. We will send it and hear from our lovely sponsors. We'll be back on Jeff's live streams after.
We are Hochschi's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hochschi's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Back here at the Rock with the Laconia Spartans and head coach Dylan Wirtz. Coach, welcome into the Player Showcase.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, I appreciate the support all year, and excited to be here and showcase our seniors.
Coach, for you, how did you get into coaching? Obviously, we know some of us may know how you kind of got into coaching.
Yeah, well, I guess getting into coaching started by playing. I played obviously my whole life, and high school ball, and then played college at UW-Oshkosh, and then essentially joined that staff after a year of 8th grade coaching. Joined that staff for a couple years, and was part of 2 national championship runs, and it was special to be a part of that, and that gave me a little, I guess, passion for it, and didn't really want to stay in the college coaching game just because of the pay isn't that good until you get up to the high levels there. And to be honest, I wanted to be around here with my family, and so decided high school coaching and joined the Kimberly staff with my dad, and eventually took my first head job at Menasha, and 2 years ago came back home, and excited to be here.
Coach, these 2 years for you have been fun so far. I mean, we've had the chance to do both years for you guys to start with you being here. For you and the group of guys that you've had, especially these 2 seniors, you've had them here for a couple years now. What's your biggest message to them as they go on and maybe continue their basketball careers?
Well, I think the theme of our year this year has been adversity, and we try to relate that back to a life in a lot of ways. The game of basketball and just sports in general are at least somewhat related to a life, and give you some good lessons there. And our lesson this year has been adversity for many reasons. Injuries have been an issue all year for our team, and that's something you really can't control. And in life you got to control what you can, and I think these kids will do that well in life, because you just got to move on to the next thing, next play in basketball, or the next day in life, and react. And I think they've done a great job of that. And these 2 guys have been through it personally on the injury side, and just kept fighting for their chance. And I'm excited for how we finish here.
Coach, obviously, you alluded a little bit at the injury thing throughout the season, but the resiliency of your team, you had your ebbs and flows throughout the season. What can you say about that?
Yeah, I can't say any much more than the kids. I mean, we talk about it a lot. It's how you react to things instead of what happens to you. It's how you react to it, and I think they've reacted well. It's just not been a straight line. It's been up and down, and I think we've had some really, really good moments, and then paired with some really bad. And I'm just really proud of how they've reacted to the down and the good. Staying level-headed and just keep getting better.
Coach, we had a player and a coach as a dad and son, but how about having your dad on the staff with you? How's that?
I was his assistant for a couple of years, and now we've reversed the roles. It's been fun. We love basketball, and we love Laconia basketball. He was the head coach here for, I think, 13 years back in the day, and that's a special place to him. So it's fun to carry on that tradition and be in the shoes he was in one day. And he's helping me out, and we just enjoy talking hoops, and there's no better way to do it.
Think we got any questions for him?
Yeah, I have one. Just kind of, what is your favorite memory from the team this year so far, coming in through this season?
I think I guess it's not a meaningful game in many ways. Just one of 24, but I think the Ripon game for me was meaningful in the way that Cash Farrell, who's a special kid, got to return back to the court, and I thought every player on our team played with a passion for him that night and raised their level. Beckett got us going with a couple threes, and Cash did his thing, and it was just a fun night all around. I thought our guys played spectacular, given Cash hadn't played a minute all year before that, just to come out and play for him. And I think we talk about that a lot. When you got guys that miss games, you got to play for your seniors, and they only got so much time left, and a lot of the other guys are not. Well, they aren't seniors, so they do have time, but I think they've been honoring the seniors by playing their tails off.
Coach, I want to thank you for joining us and all that you do with us, all the interviews that we are able to get with you. We'll come back to you in just a little bit here. We'll start with Cash Farrell. Coach Cash, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Cash Farrell. I play basketball, golf, and used to play football and baseball.
What's your favorite memory of Laconia sports? Could be youth or high school.
Probably my freshman year. Got to play with my older brother and all guys that I grew up with, and they were older than me and taught me all kinds of things.
Laconia seems like a different style of school, just in terms of atmosphere at every game and the community involvement in the school. How does that make you feel as a player, especially you, when coming back from your injury and the way you were recepted back to start your senior year?
I mean, it felt great having everyone always cheering me on and staying positive with me, and the young kids in our community are amazing. They come to every game and support us and cheer for us.
What are your plans after high school?
Either a 4-year or 2-year, and maybe basketball.
For you with Beckett, obviously you guys have been here for a long time, and especially been together playing basketball together for a long time. What's your favorite memory playing basketball with him?
Probably just our last game. Beckett having the school record, 11 threes. It was a fun night.
You got nothing you want to say thanks to him for saying that?
Thanks, I guess.
What's the weirdest superstition on the team?
I wouldn't say it's weird, but we all have to sit in the same spots on the bus every time.
Well, that's not weird. I mean, that's just kind of normal. Assigned seats, If you could say anything to any kids out there or a younger version of yourself, what would you say?
Probably have fun every time you go out on the court and leave everything you have out there, because it's only there for so long and you can't go back and keep going.
All right, we'll ask you a few more questions in a little bit. Beckett, why don't you introduce yourself?
Beckett. I play baseball and basketball.
Baseball and basketball, but for you, obviously, you had a little bit of an injury in the middle of the year there. You came back from it and, got a chance where you finally had your game where you were hitting the threes. I saw you had a couple games where you hit them early, but that last game, we'll go into that. I mean, we had the interview after the game, but such a cool experience. 11 threes, you had 8 threes in the first half. How does that feel like in that moment?
Felt great. Beat Ethan Pino for the record, my old teammate. No, it just feels good.
The old teammate and coach now.
Yeah.
So, it feels even better, right? What's your favorite subject in school, Beckett?
Natural resource science.
Oh, yeah. Jacob, you got a question for him?
Well, it's kind of a fun question, but do you have any weird superstition that you have before the games?
I don't think it's really weird, but me and Cash are always the first people in the line when we're stretching.
That's not weird. That's just normal. I don't know why you think that's weird, Jacob.
Do you have any, pregame hype song that you have to listen to before a game?
No, I kind of just listen to whatever's on the playlist for the day.
What's your pregame meal?
Yogurt and the granola and honey.
Oh, yogurt parfait.
On that topic, our pregame meal is the best meals you've ever seen in the history of high school basketball. Thanks to AJ Sullivan, and she deserves a shout out. Just incredible. And your pregame meals are 5 times better than I ever had. So.
I will say they are pretty good. Jacob's brought one up for me a couple times. They're not bad.
Yeah.
For you, Beckett, obviously, it's your senior year. You look back on everything you've had in your basketball career at Laconia. Out of the 4 years in high school, what's your favorite memory?
Probably the Sheboygan Lutheran game when it went to triple overtime. That was one of the best gyms I've ever been in during a game. A lot of exciting moments happening, and glad we came out with the win.
Do you have any hidden talents?
No, I don't.
No, nothing?
No.
Here, I got one for you. Who takes the longest to get ready during games? I know the answer, but
I'm going to have to go with Tillman. It takes forever to put his ankle braces on. The whole team's ready to go, and he doesn't even have his shoes on yet.
another one is, who is the funniest teammate?
I don't want to say myself, but I'd probably go with Reed or Mason.
We'll go back to you, and we'll start with Cash with this question. You both can answer. What would you like to say to Coach Wirtz for the last couple of years with him?
It's been a fun 2 years, and I'm glad that you came and started coaching us, and just thankful for you.
Thank you, Cash. Thankful, learning a lot, new things, being more confident in my shot. Coach Wirtz and Lucky both helping me out a lot, so thank you for that.
Coach, I'll flip it around. What would you like to say to these two guys?
Yeah, just super proud of both of them. We talked about the adversity, but there's obviously been a lot of good moments, and they're great kids. And they fight for Laconia, and I think both have a lot of pride in where they're from and what they're doing, and have family that have played, and that's what we're trying to build here at Laconia, is that type of passion, and these guys couldn't be a better representative of it. And I think both will have their name somewhere in the record books as they go out now. Beckett etched his name, and Cash is already up there in the scoring list, and they're just in that way they should be remembered just for how hard they play, and execution of the game plan, and passion for the Spartans.
Beckett, who complains the most about fouls?
I have Mason, Langenfeld.
Coach, would you agree with that?
No comment.
No comment? No comment? I figured he would have a comment for that one. Who's the most likely to forget their shoes, Cash?
Probably Mason.
That one's already actually confirmed by somebody else, but we'll leave the name out, I guess.
Who flops the most on the team?
Probably Mason.
Probably Mason too, yeah.
Poor guy's just getting called out all night long. You guys have any shout-outs as we wrap things up?
I'm going to shout out Jacob for always bringing the energy on our bench that we need sometimes when we're losing. But, yeah, I'm going to shout out Jacob.
Cash?
I'm going to shout out my mom and dad and my grandparents, and especially my little brother Charlie out there. I can hear him off the sideline in every game.
Yeah, he's a part of that little rowdy crew they got over in the corner there. His brother's in there, too. They get fired up for every game, even the girls' games. Coach, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, I shout out my staff. You talked about my dad, Coach Lucky Words there, and then we got Coach Greg Schmidt, who's a JV coach, but essential to the whole deal, and Ethan Pino, or now Coach Pino, I guess, and then Coach Buntrock and Coach Sullivan holding it down for the JV too. And I just think we have a great staff that cares about our kids and does whatever it takes in order to win. It's been tested this year. Numbers are not as maybe high as they have been in the past, which means we got to adjust teams, and the teams have changed several times throughout the year, and the coaches do a great job of putting the guys in spots to succeed and to grow at the lower levels, and that's goal number one, to get them better, and they do a great job of that.
Yeah, Cash, coming down to you, I know you mentioned your little brother. He does play basketball too, but what advice do you have for your younger self, or even maybe the younger players coming up?
Probably always work hard and never slack off anytime you get into the gym, and just leave it all out there.
Beckett?
Confidence, good work ethic.
Sounds good.
All right, I want to thank the Spartans for joining us. Give them a hand. They did a great job, everybody out there. And we'll be back in just a few moments with the Mayville Cardinals coming up after this.
High School Sports is presented by Jayden White, your Northwestern mutual agent in this area. Financial and investment services, planning, wealth management, life and disability insurance, and more. Email Jayden at jayden.white@nm.com.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Welcome back here on Jeff's Livestreams. We're doing the player showcase. We're here with the Mayville Cardinals, coached by Emmett Hertini, the seniors Tate Drinkwine, Talonmeyer, Emerson Middlestat, and Braxton Weiss. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you. No problem.
Coach Hertini, we're going to start with you. Talk about the growth of this team from day one when you stepped in here.
One of the coolest things that I've seen is the buy-in. This is one of those teams that is unique in the aspect of understanding that a player-led team is always going to be better than a coach-led team. Everyone's figured out how to lead, leading in their own way, and that's something that's helped us greatly.
How was coaching some of this talent prior in Blizzard and stuff like that, coming into Mayville? How has that impacted your first year coaching?
Yeah, I had an awesome opportunity to coach a lot of these different guys. Being able to build relationships with them before coming into this season, work with them outside, just over the last 2-3 years has been something that's awesome. Coming in, being able to talk to them, having that relationship has been a huge benefit.
And you mentioned earlier, but talk about the senior leadership a little bit.
Yeah, so this year's a little bit different. We have 6 seniors on our team, which that doesn't happen too often, but a lot of those guys played football, and the success that they had in football carried over and bringing that mentality of we're here to work, whatever we need to do to get better, we're going to do it.
Yeah, and Mayville, you are an alum of Mayville yourself. You played under your dad, Coach Matt Hertini. Talk about his influence on you as a player and kind of how he's impacted your coaching career.
Having my dad as a coach was definitely a unique opportunity. Being able to see all that little stuff like the camps, the meetings, that was something that helped me a lot. He was a big analytical guy, big relationship guy. So taking that aspect away, that's something that helped me.
How much have you implemented from that into this year?
Relationships is one of the biggest one. Whether that's with other coaches, with the players, that's one that's huge. Being able to talk to the guys, break it down on that level, whether it's critiques or whether it's picking them up and have them be able to take that as a productive thing, that's been extremely helpful.
Any analytics at all? Any numbers?
There's a couple numbers we broke down, especially over the last couple of weeks of what we're looking at for a good shot versus not so good of a shot. Breaking down, okay, when we have this many passes, what's our production rate out of that? So that's the analytics side, or the biggest part of the analytics side for us.
Would you say it's more vibes or it's more analytical?
I'd say vibes. I have an assistant coach. His name's Mike Mikalovitz, and he brings the vibes every single day. He's a big energy guy, so having him around, that's been something that's been super helpful for us.
You mentioned earlier kind of a little bit of your takeaways, but do you have one, very solid takeaway from year one as a head coach as you wrap it up here?
I'd say my biggest takeaway is trying to grow every day. Whether that's through success or through failure, just understanding that everything that happens, it's a lesson. And trying to get something out of that and grow out of that.
Makai, you got anything?
I don't think so. I think you covered it all pretty much. It's a great first year, obviously, at Mayville. How proud are you of not only the 6 seniors on your team, but the entire team and how they've done this season?
I'm extremely proud of every single one of these guys. We have a unique problem where it's tough to manage playing time just because of how ready and how hard they're working every single practice, which is a great problem to have. But having that mentality of it doesn't matter what time we practice or what we're working on, we're going to show up and we're ready to go.
Yeah, appreciate your time so far, Coach. We'll get back to you in a second. We'll swing it down to Tate, the senior power forward. Tate, introduce yourself.
Tate Drinkwine. Hey.
Yeah. How long have you been playing hoops, Tate?
Really long time.
And your favorite subject outside of basketball or your involvement outside of school?
Big fan of gym class and lunch.
Emerson, the senior guard. Introduce yourself.
I'm Emerson Milstead. I'm a 3-sport athlete. I do football, basketball, and track.
How long you been playing basketball?
As long as I can remember.
Talon, I guess I'll ask you the same 3 questions. Introduce yourself.
I'm Talon Meyer. I'm a 2-sport athlete. I do golf and basketball, and I've been playing basketball for pretty much as long as I can remember.
Your favorite class involvement outside of basketball?
I'm probably going to have to go gym class. It's pretty easy class. It's pretty fun. Nothing really bad about it.
Yeah. And then Braxton, introduce yourself.
Braxton Weiss. I really like playing basketball. Then I also do track, but I'm not doing golf this year, but I've done it in the past. I've been playing basketball since first year was 4th grade, so yeah.
It's been a while. Tate, I'll swing it back down to you. Talk to me about the connection with these guys. You guys have played together for a long time, this class. Speak to learning all of these guys over these years. Is there any advantage to that, you think?
Yeah, I feel like we play really good together because everybody knows what everybody else is going to do. And I think football helped that too because we've just been hanging around with each other so long.
Is there any moments in specific that you can recall kind of talking about, you know that a certain player's tendencies are going to allow them to be in this specific spot or something like that?
No, not really too much. It's just everybody knows where they're supposed to go and they do it.
Yeah. And then I guess you requested this one, your pregame meal.
Oh, yeah, I'd probably just go to Subway, get a footlong or something like that, and then just drink water.
What's the go-to Subway order?
Well, I can't have cheese, so probably just ham and turkey and then with a bunch of vegetables and stuff. I don't really know.
Makai?
Tate, obviously you play multiple sports, but basketball specifically, growing up, what was one of your favorite memories from when you were a child or even playing on the high school team?
Oh, the other day before Campbell Sport, our backup big man or whatever fell in the shower.
That was a good memory?
Yeah, it was funny, yeah.
All right.
Talon, what's special about this senior class?
I would say that the fact that obviously we've been playing together for so long, I think it really helps with like the chemistry aspect of everything. We kind of know like what roles we need to do, and it kind of helps that we don't butt heads. Like we all know what we need to do and where we need to go to accomplish what we need to do.
And on top of that, speak to your relationship with these guys outside of playing sports together.
I mean, we're always trying to do stuff like after school, during school. We're always trying to like see each other. We're always obviously sitting by each other at lunch talking. I feel like that relationship outside of school really helps us on the court, especially because we all trust each other. We're all basically like brothers to each other, so I think that really helps.
Yeah, your favorite memory with this group?
I would have to say probably our backup big man at Campbell Sport when he fell. That was pretty funny. Yeah.
Your leadership this season has been instrumental. I don't think that it's the same team without you. What's your leadership mentality?
I try not to think about that too much. I know that everybody has their roles. I know it's not just me. It's not just one other person. It's everybody. It takes 5 people. If we didn't have all 5 people on the court, then we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So I try to just get everybody else involved and know that it's not just me. It's not just anybody else. It's everybody. It's a team game.
Yeah, absolutely. Makai?
Got any pregame snack or meal that's a go-to or your favorite?
Yeah, basically what Tate said, just Subway is probably always the go-to.
What's the Subway order?
It kind of varies depending on my mood, I guess. Sometimes steak guy, sometimes ham and turkey. Just kind of depends what I'm hungry for.
Made the perfect segue for Braxton to answer the same question. Your pregame meal, Braxton.
Oh, yeah, I have to say Subway as well. My order, it's normal, 12-inch foot long. Then I usually go with ham and turkey, then a bunch of veggies on top of it.
Yeah, you're going to hear these guys keep mentioning the Subway. There is one, like, very, very close to the high school. They're not, like, going completely out of their way. It's very close to the high school. I guess another one, who's most likely to forget their shoes?
Oh, forget him? Emerson. He forgot them once or twice now this year, so, yeah, it's got to be him.
Is that back home or is that in the car, like, after you leave? At what point do you figure out that you've forgotten your shoes, Emerson?
Usually away in the locker room. You're like, oh, crap, I forgot my shoes. So
Emerson, when did you figure out you forgot your shoes?
Normally when I go in my bag and grab all my jerseys and put it on at halftime. Then we got to grab a JV player's shoes.
Is this occurrence like a multiple time thing, or?
This has happened
Okay, all right. I was going to say, it sounds like you've been prepared for it, so.
Braxton, what do you pride yourself in more, your defense or your offense?
I got to see my defense. I lack a little bit on offense, but I think I stepped up my game this year on defense a lot, and playing a big role of guarding usually the best players on their team and locking them down as best as I can.
Yeah, do you have a defensive mentality?
Just don't let them pass me. That's about it.
That's awesome. Very, very simple. Don't let them get past. Emerson, I'll swing it to you. Talk about this. I mean, obviously, I haven't mentioned it earlier. You guys did make a football state run. Tate, you were a part of that as well. Speak to how that momentum carried over to the court.
It really helped with like our relationships with each other. I know Talon and Braxton weren't part of the team, but mostly everyone else is, and it really just gave us more camaraderie, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. Emerson, speak to your leadership mentality on the court. I mentioned all of you four very big leaders because I want to not ask you all the same question. I figured I'd ask you, E.
Yeah, me and Talon are the main ball handlers, and we always got to make sure things are going well, running plays right, and talking with coach to change things up.
You also have one of my favorite handshakes in all of high school basketball from what we've seen. I want to hear how the cowboy handshake originated, blowing out the pistols.
I just thought of it, and I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then your funniest story from this season.
I'd say on the way here something happened. Kind of got pulled over.
Yeah.
What was the reason for that?
My foot was on the pedal a little too
hard.
hard.
Yeah, that happens.
You know,
So just
foot.
moved a little quicker than you would anticipate.
Yeah.
Just eager to get here, early,
Eager
to be on time.
I was so excited to be here.
Eager to be on time.
Myself,
Eager to be on time. Makai, you got anything?
Emerson, talk to me about the vibes of this team. Coach Urchini kind of mentioned it, but we get there quite early when we're setting up, and we obviously get to experience what you guys do down on the bleachers during the JV game. Talk about kind of talk about that, about the team, the vibes, and keeping everything lighthearted.
Yeah, we're very together. We're a lot like a family. We have fun like a family, and we argue as a family as well. We get through a lot of stuff together, and whether it's arguing or going through everything, I mean, we get through it.
Yeah, I'll swing it back around to Tate here. Tate, what's your plan after high school?
I think I'm going to attend UW Platteville and probably go for construction management.
Your advice for youth that may be watching, that may idolize you?
Probably like hit the weight room and shoot the ball.
Any shout-outs you want to give?
Mike Mikulovitz and Kenzie Drinkwine.
And that's awesome. Talon, I'll ask you the same thing. Your plan after high school?
I'm not really sure on the college yet, but I think that I'm probably going to go for finance and something in that area, hopefully. It's probably my plan right now.
Are you planning to further play in basketball?
Yeah, hopefully. I've tried to reach out to some coaches and just see what I can do. I'm not 100% yet, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, your advice for the youth?
I would just say be confident in yourself, work hard, nothing's handed to you. I mean, you see a lot of the guys like pros and college level players, I mean, those guys worked hard to be where they're at, so I'd say just work hard, and it's never going to be handed to you, so you got to work for it.
Yeah, any shout-outs you want to give?
Kevin Zitlow would be one. Obviously, my mom would be another one, but Kevin played a pretty big role in all of our basketball careers because he coached us from third grade all the way, even freshman year in high school. He coached us for a long time, and he really meant a lot to us. He really helped us out in teaching us what we need to know.
Yeah, for sure. Braxton, plan after high school?
I plan to go to Fox Valley Technical College for diesel mechanics and get my CDL to keep my family business going.
Awesome. Your advice for the youth?
Keep pushing yourself, never let off.
And then any shout-outs you want to give?
I would say Joe Promsberger and my parents for always supporting me.
Emerson, your plan after high school?
I'm planning on attending UW Platteville for mechanical engineering.
Your advice to the youth?
I'd probably say increase your knowledge of the game. It's really important, and sometimes your skill doesn't take you all the way.
And then your shout-outs you want to give?
I'll shout out my parents and my dad. He coached me a lot through my youth, and DK Visuals for the pictures.
And then the last one here, the last set of questions, I guess. How do you want to be remembered, Tate?
It probably is like a good leader and like still being like lighthearted while being a good leader.
And then your message to your coach.
Thank you for putting in like the work and like effort to make us better every day.
Talon, I'll ask you the same thing. How do you want to be remembered after you leave Mayville?
I would hope to be remembered as just a leader of the team and someone that made a difference in people's lives, somebody that the younger kids can look up to and hopefully strive to be better and do better things for themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Your message to Coach Artini?
Just a big thank you. All the work that you've put in and all like the time and effort doesn't go unnoticed, and we really appreciate it and doesn't go unnoticed.
Braxton, how do you want to be remembered after you leave Mayville?
I want to be remembered as almost like a role model, like going my steps and like how I've become where I am right now. That's about it.
Your message to your coach?
Thank you for all the numerous practices you have with us and working with all of us.
Emerson, how do you want to be remembered?
Just someone who plays the game right, you know. Yeah, that's about it.
And then your message to Coach?
Thank you for all the work. Thank you for being our coach and especially our friend.
And then Coach Artini, I'll flip it around to you. Your message to your seniors?
Thank you guys for everything you've done this year. Like, especially as a first-year coach, the leadership that you guys showed, the work ethic you guys showed, and then encouraging everyone else to buy in. That says a lot about you guys as people.
Yeah, absolutely. This was the Mayville High School basketball seniors, boys basketball seniors. We'll be right back here on Jeff's Livestreams.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today. This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun, a proud longtime supporter of Christian education and the Central Wisconsin Christian Athletic Program.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Extend your vertical. Welcome back here to The Rock again. I want to give a huge shout out to Caleb and The Rock for the fantastic job that they did once again for allowing us to use the facility here on Jeff's Livestream Boys Basketball Showcase. Again, I want to give a shout out also to everybody up here on the panel, Dominic Ackerman, Makai Ackerman, Gage Runty, Justin Schwartzmiller. Again, I cannot do this without their help and the fantastic work that they do. The four of us here put in a ton of time. And again, I truly thank you because we could not reach out and touch base with the communities and the schools and the athletes that we have if you guys didn't put out that time. So I want to thank you all for that. I also want to give a shout out to Joel. I want to give a shout out to Brianna, the doctor, and to Jacob. Fantastic work that you guys have done all season, so I truly appreciate all that you guys do as well. Hey, let's get our final thoughts as we work our way through here. Dominic, just talk a little bit about so far about the basketball season.
Well, basketball season is always exciting. It's even more exciting now with the last couple weeks here, and as we get into February and March into playoff time, we're busy almost every night watching a basketball game. Hockey's over now, but having just to be able to be in these gyms and see these student athletes, and now tonight get the chance to kind of just see them off the court and get their stories of the players that they've developed into and the young men that we've got to see grow here on Jeff's live streams. And Jeff, you don't get the thanks enough.
Yeah,
Thank you for putting this
Yeah.
all together, Jeff.
Absolutely.
It's amazing. It's such a cool thing. You don't get the kudos that you deserve as you pump our tires up here.
Yeah. Well, thank you, but I do get it. We get it all side from the stuff, so I appreciate that. Makai, what are your thoughts so far on how the winter season has gone?
Well, before I jump into the winter season, I just want to say how incredible these showcases are. They're always such a good time for us to get to know the players. You know, we're constantly calling games with them. We know their names and their numbers and, you know, how they like to play on the court, but there's very little we actually know about them off the court. So the fact that not only us, but then all the viewers, the parents, and the fans watching out there get to know these young men for more than the athletes that they are is just such a special event, and I love being here to cover it. But as far as the actual basketball season goes, we cover a ton of good competition and talent around the area. We've got some teams who are looking to make some deep runs in the playoffs, and every team tonight here has the capability to do it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've had so much fun covering the games the last couple of weeks, this entire season, and no matter where I'm at that night, I know it's going to be a good game. We've had a fun time, and I'm really excited to keep on going into the playoffs here, Jeff.
Gage.
I mean, I'm really grateful for the opportunity. I jumped in. This is my first time being on this panel as a part of this group. This was my first winter being on Jeff's live streams, and I jumped right in being color commentator within the first week. So really grateful to Jeff for the opportunity, Jordan King, who slid me in as well. But, I mean, this season has been phenomenal. It's going to be a dogfight towards the end here. There's a big game tomorrow between Mayville and Lomira. I mean, there's games up and down the schedule, Jeff, that are going to be phenomenal on our way out.
Justin.
Yeah, this has been a fun year. I mean, some of the games we've had, we just wrapped up our hockey season last night. I mean, with a triple overtime playoff game.
Man.
I mean,
triple overtime thriller.
Yeah, this has been one of the best years I think we've had. I mean, Jeff, you and I have been doing this for a couple of years now before gaining Makai and Dom and now Gage and everybody else out there as the camera operators. Doing this, obviously, you and I, we both know we love this every time. We this is our favorite event we do every season. At the end of the season, we get to do this, get together, celebrate the seniors. And actually for Mayville, when they did the girls, they had a couple of freshmen here, which we'd never had, and we kind of enjoyed that a lot as well. A little bit of a different look throughout this, and I really enjoy this show. I'm happy with what we got rolling into the playoffs because I think this in the area has been some of the best basketball we've seen around here in a long time, especially in the Flyway Conference. The Trailways, you got CWC who's rolling, and then you got Oakfield who's been in the top of Division 5 the entire time, and going into the playoffs, it's exciting.
Yeah. I just am so excited about the communities that we've had a chance to get involved with. Again, the winning teams and being successful is all icing on the cake for us because, again, it's interacting with the community members and the students. And, I'm going to give a shout out there. I'm hoping that we would love to have more camera operators come and from the schools to come and work with us because I pay okay, I think, for what I do or what we ask them to do, but it's more about getting involved and being a part of your community and a part of your school. So if anybody's out there listening or watching, I hope that you'll consider reaching out and being a part of our team because we'd love to have you with us. We're not done. We've got a whole bunch of rolling on, and we don't end when basketball ends. We pick up with baseball and softball, which is just going to be right around the corner. And again, we really picked up things last year, picking up against Mayville and Lamira. So as part of the additional teams that we picked up in the spring, and I'm really looking forward to adding them to our entire lineup as we move forward. Jacob, why don't you switch to what we've got coming up here to the upcoming schedule? What we've got coming up here tomorrow is we've got 2 games of basketball. We've got Oakfield is going to be taking on Montello. That should be a good non-conference game between those 2 teams. And then, as you mentioned, we've got Mayville and Lamira. That is going to be another good battle. On Friday, we've got playoff basketball. We've got every team that we've covered, I believe, is in action. Congratulations to the Mayville girls. I wish that we would have had enough people to be able to go out there and cover them, and I'm waiting to hear back if we're going to get a chance to go over to Utzberg, but fantastic win for Mayville. We've got Lamira is going to be playing. We've got CWC is playing, and we've got Laconia playing. So we are stacked Friday, and we are hoping that all of those teams will move on and win, and then we're going to have games that we're going to be covering on Saturday. And then you just move it right into the next week with boys playoffs. So, again, we don't want this to be about the playoffs because that's what tonight was not about, and I hope that didn't come across as that because it was a fantastic evening talking to the boys. So we're pretty excited about that. So anything else that you guys would like to add real quick? Dom?
I'm just excited to keep going. Looking forward to spring season, but winter season's not over, and I hope it's not over for a little while still.
Mackay.
I'm just thankful to be here, Jeff. You gave us an opportunity, and we've rolled with it for about a year now. So it's I'm just grateful for the opportunity, and what a fantastic night we put together here.
Gage.
Let's keep the pedal on the gas. Excited to keep working. Hopefully, we come away with a state championship or 2.
Justin.
I would like to shout out all the athletic directors we work with, whether it's Scott Hilbert, Cody Moon, Doug over at Oakfield, Cameron and Worf over at CWC, and
Kyle
Tuig,
over at
Tuig over at Lamira. They do such a fantastic job getting us set up with everything, whether it's internet or getting us into the space where we need to be to provide a quality broadcast for you guys. That's something that people don't see that comes from behind the scenes and how hard they have to work to set that kind of stuff up for us.
Once again, I want to thank everybody that was in attendance today, everybody who was watching, and again, I want to thank everybody here who is up on the panel and all the workers behind the scenes. Hope that you enjoyed our broadcast here on the Boys Basketball Showcase. Take care, God bless, and we can't wait to see you at a basketball court near us. Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors.
This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.